Yo! And we are live from Plant 410, Middlebury, Indiana, or as we like to call it, the Little Lemonade Stand. And we got a lot of updates, going to go through a lot. I said I had to change it up because everybody that I, follow that's connected with us says, oh Lord, is he going to do another walkthrough? Well, today is definitely going to be worth tuning in. Let me unplug that. I don't want to be too loud. So we wanted to change up some things. I wanted to show off this gift that's still the greatest gift I've ever received by the man behind the camera, Mr. Ron Brown. It means so much to me, and I love it. I think it's awesome. And we have a lot of updates. It's a beautiful day out here. We have something very, very exciting that we're going to show you for the first time ever. This is for you retail customers. Over the last few weeks, we have some of our dealers throughout North America that have already seen what we're about to show you, but we do think we're going to blow your guys' mind. Before we get into that, okay, just a couple updates. Want to give a little reciprocity back to our amazing dealer partners, because here at Plant 410, we do a lot more than just self-promoting the same supply chain with the same purchase parts, trying to convince all of you that we are so much different than everybody else. Our success is solely predicated on our dealer partners that choose our brand of product, that more importantly are passing along massive savings to all of you. I want to remind some folks that maybe are tuning in for the first time or don't know me, I am crazy, but we have a lot of passion here, and over the last 2 years, we've done a lot of things. Most importantly, we've gotten a lot of you retail customers throughout North America to recognize that by looking beyond the vinyl sticker and actually making a list of all the included features and included accessories and things that are in our builds, we are surprising more and more people on how we are thousands of dollars less than specifically 4 to 5 brands outside of Forest River, but out of kindness and respect, I'm not going to say their names. So thanks to all of you guys for your support. We're definitely getting the word out, and we're starting to turn things around through our consistency. It sure as hell also helps, credit to our amazing production team, that we are amongst the top in quality in all of Forest River. So having that consistency of building things the right way, becoming a product-led company, so we have more consistency with every build, and earning that trust to the people that are choosing our brand of products versus others and are now recognizing that. I think that's why we have so many exciting things that are happening for us right now. So to show some reciprocity back to some of our amazing dealers, let's first call out along the West Coast, YAKIMA, Washington, to my guy Joe Nash and your amazing team. They are kicking off right now. That's why we're outside with the beautiful sunshine, about to show you guys a world premiere of something that we've never done here at our plant. We want to introduce and talk about the summer kickoff that is happening right now with the friendly staff of Central Washington RV. Our very own Archie, the Fonz, Arthur Fonzarelli, is with the amazing staff at Central Washington RV. They have great deals on a lot of products, not just ours, but I am not paid to promote other brands. So of the Columbus brand of product that they have with this blowout summer kickoff sale going on, the 388 FKH and the 384, which happen to be our 2 top-selling floor plans. It's a front kitchen and a rear kitchen. Again, you go there, you find Joe Nash, you tell him Willie sent you, you look for the Fonz, and you get a walkthrough and you go through these units and you go, all this stuff is included. How are you guys $6, $8, $12, $14,000 less than other competitive brands outside of Forest River? I don't know. We don't give you guys branded Frisbees. We don't spend a lot of money on, crazy things. We try to pass all of our savings on to you in our bill of materials. And thankfully, with great dealer partners like Central Washington RV, they're passing those massive savings on to you guys, which is allowing us to earn more trust and confidence in what I always say. When you choose our brand of product, you're actually going to get more value than anybody else based on what you're getting for the dollars that you pay, and that applies to every dealer partner. That's going to shoot us across my next statement. I got my list of notes here. You know, we don't read scripts. You know, as the general manager, I should be able to speak and represent our entire team and organization with confidence. I don't have to talk like a robot, and I can look at the camera and talk to you guys like human beings. Want to give a shout out to the friendly staff of Keystone RV Center in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. That's where our very own Brian Stevens, aka Canadian Mist, because he does live outside of Toronto, that is his nickname. He is with that friendly staff. They're also having a big sale this weekend. A big lineup of product is on display there. Everything from our 388, our new 389 front living floor plan, the 379 mid bunk that also has laundry built into the bunk room, so it is going to be the most amount of flex space you've ever seen in a mid bunk, especially in our category and our price point. And just like the friendly staff of Central Washington, Keystone RV is also passing the amazing savings of what we're landing on their lot direct to all of you. This industry is not that difficult. We use the same supply chain, the same parts. I, as a general manager, get to decide, do I want frameless windows or framed windows? I will not look at anybody in the face, person to person, or on camera and tell you that we are doing anything any different. It's about our operational efficiency, where we can drive down our fixed costs and our variable costs to be able to produce what we are producing at a price point that is much better than many other manufacturers. So again, Keystone RV, we really appreciate you, Chad Shepard and your team. Thank you guys so much for your commitment to our brand of products. You guys are seeing that we're starting to get more and more exposure, and we just know, and we won't forget, that you stuck with us day one when I got here in May of 2024. So just want to say thank you to all of you guys. I had mentioned on my little post about some concerns for our industry. I want to change that up. I don't want to say it's concerns. I think it's more about accountability and leadership. When I got here, I thought, well, as a general manager, I can sit on my computer, look at stat surveys every day, look at retail activity, and then just call a dealer and say, hey, I'm Willie, put some gel in my hair, and say, hey, let's replace another order. We're realizing right now this industry has changed more than ever before, and I would say just in the last 2 years, with the emergence of AI, we have seen more noise coming out of our industry, not just with me, although I do think that I am the loudest in terms of being a GM at any RV manufacturer. But with all of that noise, what we're finding is, with all the technology and everything else, people just want truth. They want honesty. They want a relationship, and they want to know the leadership. So, you know, for me, it's more of a challenge to set a new standard of transparency and accessibility. That's why no matter how busy as I am being a GM, I'm going to stop anytime what I'm doing when anybody comes here on their own dime and on their own time to get a factory tour and get full transparency and see every aspect of our build. I don't delegate that out to a marketing team or our sales team. It's important that me, as the general manager, I'm the one answering those questions. I've also challenged our leadership team, Mr. Ron Brown, our engineering manager, our plant manager, Matt Jess, oftentimes is also participating in these tours because we want to earn your trust, and we have to work harder as leaders to do so. So I would just say that I think that the manufacturers that have leadership in place that can communicate without reading a script, talk like a real human being, not fabricate silly acronyms or, you know, silly adjectives, just speak very plain and transparent and show every aspect of our build. I know that, again, no matter how much gel I put in my hair, I can't sell you the floor plan. If you're a family looking for a mid-bunk, I'm probably not going to be able to sell you a rear kitchen, and vice versa. Also, when it comes to decor, even though I like the color blue, some of you might not. And the good news is there's a lot of amazing manufacturers within Forest River that have some great floor plans of their own and some unique decors that allows us all to be different and unique in our own way, which is leading to, in the spirit of being unique and being loud and being a little bit goofy, I think about 6 or 7 months ago, we were introduced in Hollywood, California. We had a meeting outside of Fox Studios. We got to meet with Canella Media. They are the parent company to RVTV. Dan Dominski, if you're watching, you know that I love you. Really appreciate. We had an article come out on RV Business. If you guys didn't see it, as RVTV has been growing, they're partnering with a lot of manufacturers, not just us here within Forest River, our competitors as well, but they need to because, again, everybody has a unique story to tell, a unique product that they're designing for a specific, unique customer. That being said, RVTV in the 11th hour, they needed some help from us. So thank you to General RV that worked in partner with us to be able to get our River Ranch on display and have the executives from Hulu, Netflix, DirecTV, Amazon Fire Stick at the 2026 stream event that happened in Denver at the Gaylord Event Center. Turns out it was a huge success. For us, it's exciting because we got a lot of people with fancy titles that, you know, are big into the TV world to go through our units and really judge for themselves and really see all the hard work that our production team has been putting forth to build a really great product. So we're just really honored to partner with RVTV, and even more so, they're crazy enough to say, Will, we think you're, you know, unique enough to where we want you to have your own show where you can travel across the country and kind of document and chronicle your life as a GM here with Forest River. And to me, it's not something I take lightly. I take a lot of pride in, you know, our new leadership here at Forest River. There's a lot of exciting things that are happening, not just for us, but I would argue every Forest River manufacturer, our friends, you know, that are watching, that, you know, we all work together to do two things that our leadership at Forest River told us to do. Number one, we had to be the best supplying partner we could be to RV dealers throughout North America. And I absolutely believe that Forest River is doing that better than anybody else. But more importantly, number two, we have to be the best manufacturing partner for you retail customers that choose Forest River over any other brand. And we want to thank you guys that you do. And I biasly, of course, for Plant 410, really want you to fall in love with everything we're doing here at our plant. And we hope that you guys like our products. So with that, we are going to be filming live a brand new RVTV episode on location. I'm going to be leaving this Thursday, meeting up with Mr. Keith Lesner from our factory team. We are going to be going to Frankfort, Illinois, Lake Mills, Wisconsin, and Neenah, Wisconsin, to be with the friendly staff of Kunes RV. Don't you worry, we're going to do a lot more than drop off glazed donuts, do a 10-minute walk around showing off our solid steps. We're actually going to be going live of all our inventory that's currently on the lot of Kunes RV, because that, my friends, is true reciprocity and a partnership of how manufacturers should be working with dealers, especially now more than ever, as you retail customers want that transparency and more factory information direct from the factory that is making it. So we're excited to get that thing edited. Miss Jade Dean is going to be helping, so we'll be uploading that when it goes to RVTV. If you guys didn't already know, we are streaming nationwide on all of these different networks like Hulu and the ones that I mentioned. And you can tune in. You just download the streaming app and you can kind of watch our story as we continue to grow and document our journey here at Plant 410. What else? Before I get into the big debut, I know everybody's waiting for another wonderful walkthrough. I can't do this walkthrough without thanking every one of our owners that since I got here in May of 2024, you have stuck by our side, been giving us feedback of how we can keep getting better. That's leading to what I think is probably the most innovative product that's come out of this plant in many years. So shout out to all of our owners. We got the F.R.O.G rally coming up August 16th. We're going to have, I think, 10 to 12 units, 24 to 26 folks coming out to just see us again and catch up as they've been following us and supporting us over the last 24 months. So we're really excited to see you guys. But more importantly, we cannot thank you enough, because what we're about to debut for the first time ever, world premiere, wouldn't have happened without your guys' voices. And more importantly, you sticking by us and choosing our brand of product over anybody else. So with that said, I'm not going to break this because I love it more than anything. I'm going to set it down carefully. And you'll notice, look at that, we got windows now. Okay, so what are we going to show you? Ron, why don't we back up a little bit? Because I think people are going to go, what in the world? This unit looks a little bit different. So let's talk about it. Number one, as I've been saying, in our full pro, full size, 38 to 44 foot long floor plans, right? We are already known for the tallest ceiling heights in the industry in the upper deck of every single floor plan. That is our patent, and that is what makes us unique in every single floor plan. We already have 10 amazing floor plans for you to choose from. And remember, more value based on what you get included, like slide toppers, 3 ACs as standard, and many other things. More peace of mind, composite on all of your slide floors. What were we missing? Well, I'll tell you. Number one, we were big, we're heavy, we're long. And there's customers that love our construction, but they say, man, where we're at right now, we want to go to state parks. We want to go to national parks. And as much as we love you, Will, and we're, following the rally and we're all in with the lemonade stand, we can't take these where we want to go right now on our RV ownership journey. So we are debuting to you guys the lightest and smallest fifth wheel that we have ever made, I believe, here at Plant 410. I will also preface before we get into this, for those of you that think, oh, they're making a cheaper, smaller version, it's decontented like the old Compass. Wrong. Same build, same standard, same excess amount of features, but here you go, folks. When all of our big stuff, compared to specifically 4 to 5 manufacturers that I will not name outside of Forest River, we're already $8, $10, $12,000 less than them. This new lineup of product, this is the first of many floor plans you're going to see that is under 36 feet. And this floor plan is probably an additional $8,000 to $10,000 less. So the concept was very simple. We wanted to give you the same high quality build, the same amount of features, fully included, but lighter in weight. So most of our chassis, most of these units, the full-size units, weigh between 14 and 15,000 pounds dry. This is coming in at a whopping 11,000 pounds dry. And you're also noticing it is much more smaller. What is the overall length? We are under 35 feet. We are roughly, to be clear, what are we exactly, Ron? 34 feet? Huh?
34.3, 34.4.
34 feet, call it 34 feet, 4 inches. So again, the lightest weight, the smallest size, this is the world premiere of the 340 RG rear galley. We'll start here on the off-door side. What do you guys notice? If you've been hearing some of the manufacturers, it is such a compliment. I've been talking for 2 years about the fact that we do not use any cable or Schwintek slides. But when other people are now starting to promote what they're doing to try to keep up with us and go from a 96 wide to a 101-inch wide body, we're giving you a 101-inch wide body that's under 35 feet and still no cable, no Schwintek slides.
Quigley says, hey, Ron, tell Will to get a sweat towel ready.
I know, I'm already hot. But here we are on the off-door side, folks. No cable, no Schwintek. These are the Slim Rack Plus, or we have on our through frame, it's all rack and pinion. We've never been about using the cheap slides because that's what affects your ownership experience. So even on this small coach, we're not cutting corners. We don't have a different bill of materials. It's the same high-end features you get on the big stuff, but this is going to lend to a whole new customer base, okay? You'll notice here on the off-door side, slide toppers. That, of course, is all included. One of the things that I talk about a lot, I had posted the other day, my favorite Italian, Brianza, our supplier. This is what everybody sees. Even at 34 feet in length, look at that side profile. We don't have a lot of hairy fiberglass. When you get a full body paint option, which you choose, we're going to be unveiling to you guys new full body paint graphics and colors. Very excited. I would like to take credit. I got to give Steve Jacobs a lot of credit and Apex for your partnership. We're really excited to unveil those full body paint options, but you're going to have that and you're not going to have the dimpling and the creasing that you see because I believe, of course I'm biased, that the Brianza fiberglass is the best. It's a gel coat finish and it looks fantastic. What you don't see behind the fiberglass is Azdale on one side and then your inside wall is Azdale. So that is a double Azdale sidewall, no Luan, not cheap, high-end standards, the same as you expect on our 388, 384. Everything else that we make, you're getting it all here, all right? As far as your suspension, let's talk about that. Now that these are lighter in weight, we are dual 6K axles, okay? You're also going to notice tire pressure monitoring is going to be included. ABS is standard as well. And the Kurt slipper roller suspension, which I do believe, watch for the competition. They're probably going to copy and switch to that too. We have made that standard on everything that we're doing. When you look at your landing gear, your leveling, okay, what do you see? Not 2, but 3 on one side. That's a total of 6 legs for your hydraulic, not electric, on this all-new 340 rear galley. All right, we're going to keep walking around. I want to take you guys in the floor plan. Back here, you're going to have backup camera prep, standard ladder, 50 amp for your power, 2-inch receiver hitch, going to hold a load of 300 or tow 3,000 pounds. Coming down over here, we're going to take you guys inside. Got the solid steps. You got the safety rail handle to go on inside of, again, the all-new, brand-new, smallest, lightest weight, and most affordable fifth wheel with the premium features. This is the 340 RG rear galley. Just like our 384, but because we've shrunk in size, no double entry here. You're going to have a massive amount of counter space to utilize with solid surface, not 3, but 4 burner. So what's really unique, we think that this is actually going to be a hybrid new category. Most times when you see smaller coaches, you're going to get much smaller appliances. These are the same exact appliances we're using for our 40, 42, 43 foot floor plans. So it's really, really incredible to offer this much value to those of you that, again, want the same construction, you want the same high-end features, but you just want it in a smaller package. Okay, so 4 burner there, oversized oven, residential on your microwave, 18 cubic foot, 12 volt. You're going to have adjustable shelving in your pantry here. Over here on the off-door side, I didn't show you, you do have an outdoor access door to a trash can right there. High-rise faucet, all your large pots and pans are going to fit. On your campsite slide, okay, 83 inches on your slide box, hardwood fascia, just like everything else. Solid hardwood here, pull-out storage, a little bit unique. Theater seating that's going to be powered with USB and cup holders, giving you a direct view of your TV, your fireplace. One mistake that a lot of manufacturers keep saying, which is funny to me, they're doing these videos, they're getting thousands of views. They say this is your hidden storage. Well, I don't think it's too hidden when you're showing it on camera. So let's just say you have storage behind your entertainment center, courtesy of our amazing production team and, of course, Ron Brown. So if you like that so far, hopefully you also like the fact that we added additional seating with a bar top that we reversed to allow you to put some bar stools here if you so choose. That would give you seating of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in a coach that's under 35 feet. This sofa is going to fold out to a bed for sleeping in the event you are hosting some friends or some family. You'll also notice a lot of windows. What we've been really getting a lot of attention about is the amount of windows that we have by comparison to those we compete with. Okay, so if you are a couple, we know couples like a lot of windows. Families, it's not so important because they just want to have isolated space for their little campers. That's why you see, especially with a lot of bunk room models, there's usually less windows. We are primarily building floor plans for couples. So you're going to enjoy a lot of windows, a lot of natural light. All these windows are going to open. So if you take this to a climate where you don't have to use the 2 15K ACs that are included, that is going to be your Bluetooth speaker. You got a nice ceiling fan there as well. 3 zones on your LED bat strip lighting. Okay. Overhead storage up here above that couch. Now, we understand I'm 6'3", 250. I know that these are going to be a little tall, maybe for the misses or for those of you that, aren't my height, but we want to give you a lot of storage. Okay, so we're definitely giving you that in the 340 RG. We're going to come up these stairs, and again, I want to remind everybody, we're under 35 feet. Still, 7-foot ceilings all the way to the front cap. I'm going to have Ron step in here and just kind of show around in that bathroom. And now we want to show you up here. So some things that we did to be a little bit different. We're still a 101-inch wide body, okay? But again, at 34 feet 4 inches, we wanted to go to a queen size bed. So the 340 RG is the first queen bed that we've done. We did not go cheap. I tell a lot of people, when you're out there shopping, whether you're doing it, online and you're searching at products, this is a big opportunity of where I could cut costs or, quote, cut corners and save money. All aluminum and welded bed frame, that is standard on every unit that we build, including this brand new compact series that we are showing you today for the first time. You're going to have nightstands on both sides with 110 outlets. You've got perimeter wardrobe closets, upper cabinets. We can do more than others because of that 7-foot patent that we have. Massive front window, privacy shade when you want it. Still being at 7 feet allows us to give you guys a secondary location for more wardrobe access and storage. And you're going to have this wardrobe slide here. At the foot of the bed, okay, for those of you that want to have a washer and dryer, you're going to be able to have that, or it can go just standard as prepped with adjustable shelving. Ron, being the great engineer that he is, he pulled the upper cabinet forward so it's allowed to vent by code. So it's doing that in that construction, upper storage there as well. Mount for your TV hookup, wine guard for the Starlink if you want it. These are your returns for those of you that have questions. So again, what we think that we've really delivered is something that hasn't been in the market, which is a 101-inch wide body that's going to be having a whole lineup that's under 36 feet. But the most important impressive feature is as we start shipping these to our authorized dealers throughout North America, my hope is that many of you are shocked at the price with everything that you are getting to be at a price point that's an additional thousands of dollars less than, let's say, our 383, our 388, our 384, all of our River Ranch floor plans, to be an additional $5,000, $8,000 to $10,000 with you guys getting all of these things. We really hope that we're delivering on your needs by listening to our owners, listening to you guys at RV shows throughout North America. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned. As I said, we will be recording a live RVTV episode, myself, Keith Lesner, with Kunes RV this coming weekend at Kunes RV. For those of you in Wisconsin, come find us. We'll have updates. We're going to keep the energy running. A lot of exciting things. Many more updates. I love you guys. I appreciate you. As Quigley just commented, I am sweating. Need to get a towel. Love you guys so much. For more information about the 340 industry premiere, give us a call at 574-821-1487 or shoot us an email, 410cs@forestverinc.com. Hint, hint, dealers, we talked to some of you, not all of you. We really hope you like the direction that we are going. Stay tuned for more information, and I will see you guys pretty soon in Wisconsin. Come find me. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.